All right, page 45. Now, I am going to leave these, all of these formulas written on the board, but you're also going to get a formula chart, okay? So, what are we looking for in number 1?
Slope.
How do you know?
Because rate of change.
It says rate of change. It says rate of change. So we know we're looking for the slope. Now, what formula are we going to use to find the slope with the information that we are given? Why? How do you know? What do you see on the paper? How do you know we're going to use slope formula?
X and Y.
It's a table. X and Y. Yes. X and Y. It's a table. Left side is your X values. Right side is your Y values, because for some reason some of us still don't know that. So your formula, Y2 minus Y1, X2 minus X1. What 2 points do you guys want to use?
578 and 1236.
Okay, we're going to use middle 2. Cool. Remember, it does not matter which 2 points you use. X1, X2, Y1, Y2. It does not matter which 2 points you use. What matters the most is that you plug the numbers in the correct order. Bless you. Okay, so the top side we are plugging in Y2 minus Y1. So what order do we plug those numbers in?
36 minus 78.
36 minus 78. And at the bottom, X2 minus X1.
12 minus 5.
12 minus 5.
Negative 6.
Negative 6.
Negative 6.
Okay. Negative 6 is what you're supposed to get when you plug that in or when you type that in. Because this is a word problem and you have titles assigned to your X and your Y values, remember we have to describe this using words. So we need that negative 6 in fraction form. What is negative 6 as a fraction?
Negative 6 over 1.
Put the 1 under it. Okay. Negative 6 describes your Y values. What do your Y values represent?
My values represent cotton candy.
So cotton candy. And then negative 1 represents an X value. What do your X values represent?
Hours.
Hours. Now, why is it negative?
Because it's saying...
What are we doing with that cotton candy?
You're removing it.
How?
From the...
You're selling.
Oh.
So you're selling. Man, just staring at that word makes me think I'm misspelling it. Anyway,
Yeah.
You're selling 6 cotton candy bags. What word do we use to attach? What word do we attach to describe slope? Per 1 hour. You can use per. You can use what else?
Each.
4.
Or?
4 every by.
Each, every, per, each, every. Somebody threw out earlier, and 6 bags an hour. But and is only, you can only use and when it's 1. You can't say and 3 hours. You know what I mean? So that's not one that we would typically use.
You can say in. Like selling.
In 1 hour?
Yeah.
But not, in 1 hour wouldn't, in 1 hour just describes selling it that one time. You want something that's repetitive, because slope is the same every single time. So it's every single hour, not just that 1 hour.
Okay, never mind.
But, I mean, it's a good thing to talk about that one. All right, number 2. Literally says, use what formula?
Point slope.
You're going to use point slope form to do what? Write an equation. Then you're going to rewrite the equation in what?
Slope intercept.
So if they're asking us to go from point slope to slope intercept form, long story short, what are they asking us to do?
Solve.
Solve it. Okay. Solve it. Write it in point slope form, then solve it. So x1, y1. Point slope form is what? What is the formula for point slope form?
Y minus y1 equals slope m times x minus x1.
Good. Y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. You plug in y, m, and x. So on the left side of the equation, we get what?
Y
minus 6
Equals
negative 3, 4.
times
plus
Negative 8.
plus 8. Very good. Plus 8. Kennedy, notice that the 8 is negative, so 2 negatives will change that minus to a plus sign. Very important to remember, okay? First step is you're going to
Distribute.
distribute means to
Multiply.
multiply. Negative 3/4 times x, that stays the same. Always remember when you're using point slope form, the slope stays the same. Negative 3/4 times 8 times a positive 8 is what?
-6.
Negative 6. That's step 1. Step 2,
Add the 6.
what happens when you add 6 to both
You
sides?
get 0.
On both sides.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
0.
Oh, we can
Yeah.
just add. Oh wait.
Here, they add up to the number 0 as well, so it also cancels out. So you would leave your equation as is. Y is equal to negative 3/4 x.
Question.
Yes.
So this means that this would start technically at the
Origin.
yeah.
Correct. Yeah, you would not include the plus 0 in the final answer. They won't do that on the STAR test. But yes, having a 0 y-intercept means that this line is going to go through the origin. Correct. Good job. Number 3. Yeah. The whole concept behind this problem right here is knowing how to use point slope form and knowing that going from point slope form to slope intercept form means that you have to solve it.
Oh, because we wrote it already, that one equation, then we solved it.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the point of the problem. Next one. You want to create a graph. When you create a graph, you need 2 things. What 2 things do you need?
Slope and the starting point, which is the y-intercept.
Correct. Slope and the y-intercept. Now, can I get the slope and the y-intercept from an equation or an equality written this way?
Yes.
Yes, because it is what? What must it be in order to do that?
And solved.
It must be solved. And it is solved. How do we know it's solved?
Because the y is alone.
The y is by itself. The y is isolated. Okay? So this is one that is already solved. If it's not solved, you need to solve it. Okay? Very important. What is the slope?
-1/3.
Because that slope is negative, what direction will we go?
Down right.
Up to the left. Or we could go
Down to the right.
down to the right. Okay? What's the y-intercept?
1.
1. Be careful with when you're graphing the slope because I'm still having, even with graphing inequalities, I'm still having a lot of students graph their lines go in the wrong direction. Okay? Start by plotting the 1. Our first step is to go up 1, left 3, and we end up at what point?
Negative.
-3, 2.
-3, 2. But if we go down to the right, where do we end up?
3. 0, 3.
0, 3 or 3, 0?
3, 0.
3, 0. Okay, so do I just connect my points and move on?
No. Yeah.
What do we have to notice? This is a what?
It's less than, so it's going to be solid and it's going to be
It's not less than, it is.
Solid and above.
Good.
solid and above.
Correct. Solid line. Connect all your points. No gaps. I was also doing a lot of grading this weekend, and some of us are graphing random lines. Some of us are graphing solid lines when they should be dotted as well. And you're losing points for that. You're losing lots of points for that. Shh, be quiet. Just fix it. Just fix it. That's all I need you to do is fix it. Turn the page when you're ready. Ready? Which function can be used to find the temperature of the solution x seconds since Roland started cooling it? Here we are just writing an equation, okay? With this one, we're going to be writing an equation, and on the test, it'll be in multiple choice. So what you'll notice is that your answer choices are written in slope-intercept form. So to write an equation in slope-intercept form, you have to solve it? No, we're just taking our numbers and plugging them in. What 2 numbers do you need?
The y-intercept.
The slope and the y-intercept. Which one is my slope?
The 0.7 seconds.
How do you know?
Because it says each.
It says each or it says It has two words, two keywords on it. Both of those represent slope. Now, is this going to be a positive 0.7 or a negative?
Positive. Mine, no, negative because it says it's decreasing.
It's decreasing. Decreasing means negative. Good. What's my y-intercept?
35
How do you know?
because it started.
Starting point. Starting point. Very good. So when we plug our numbers in, we get y is equal to?
35.
Nope.
X, oh, 0.7.
Nope.
Negative 0.7.
Negative
7
0.7
x plus 35.
Plus 35.
You didn't know if you make.
Kind of did. So, the whole concept behind this problem, knowing how to find your slope and your y-intercept based on your keywords. Plugging them in, creating an equation in slope-intercept form. Okay? Questions? All right. Miss Lovelace borrowed $37,500 from the bank to buy a car.
Is this true?
This is true. It says write a statement that best describes the what?
Oh.
What is the zero?
The x-axis. Box. The x reciprocal.
The x reciprocal.
The x
What?
intercept box.
The x-intercept. No. This isn't a horizontal and vertical line. But Vux is for vertical lines. But no.
Me alone.
Now, question.
Uh-huh.
Do we know the slope from the equation that they've given us?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the slope is
What is the slope?
negative 1,000 and 500.
Okay. Think about what's going on in this context, in this situation. What did I do? I started buying a car that costs what?
37,000.
Okay. And why is my slope negative?
Because you're making a payment.
Because I'm making a payment. I'm paying it what? Off. My slope, my M. So how can I write that in a sentence?
Minus 500.
No, in a word form.
In a sentence form. Miss Lovelace, what?
Spent.
Not spend.
Miss Lovelace pays
Mm-hmm.
$100 or $1,500 for a car payment, like every month.
Mm-hmm. Off the total
Per month.
every per month. Each month. Okay.
Okay, so we need to find the number of months.
What's up?
We need to find the number of months.
Do we have to?
No.
Oh, no.
But they want us to find the what?
The slope.
Nope.
The in the middle. They want us to find
The x-intercept.
What is the x, bro?
They want us to find the x-intercept. How do we find the x-intercept from an equation?
By
Not multiply, but you're on the right track. You plug in a 0 where the y is. Yeah. So, my equation, even though it says f of x is the same as writing y equals 37,500 minus 1,500x. Okay. So, to find the x-intercept, we know that with any x-intercept, the y value is 0. So, I'm going to plug in a 0 where the y is. Okay. And I'm going to solve for the missing variable, which is x. To solve for x, what do I do? What step would I take?
You'd add it.
Subtract what?
Oh, subtract
Mhm.
37,000.
Yep,
That number, and then
that number,
30, yeah.
37,500.
And then you divide it by negative 1,500.
Negative 1,500. Yes, negative 1,500, correct.
Which would equal.
So what do we get for the x-intercept? What does x equal?
It's gonna be like in the 20s.
Wait.
Was I close?
Wait.
And it's gonna be a positive.
It will be positive because we're dividing two negatives. Positive 25 what?
Oh, dang it.
Hold on, I can quick math. It's 35. 25.
It's positive 20.
5 20.
Thank you.
Wait, what?
Positive 25.
25.
I
Now, we have to describe what this 25
It would
means.
take you like
25 months.
over a year. to
2
pay off.
years.
25 months to what?
Oh yeah, 2 years.
That's 2 years and 1 month.
To do what?
Oh, to pay off the total loan.
car.
To pay off the car.
Yeah.
Hold on. And I'll show you a graph so you can figure that out. Or so you can visually see that. It took 25 months
To pay off the total.
to pay
For Miss Lolas to pay off the
off total.
Miss L.
Yeah. Well, I didn't want to. I was just trying to do less writing.
We're gonna call you
To
Miss
pay off the total. Yeah.
Yay.
To pay off the car. Pay off the total. Okay. Questions so far?
No.
All right. For those of you that do not see it, here we go.
Is this my question?
What? You don't see it?
No, I said how much did you pay? What kind of car is it?
The car that I have out there.
Wait,
So we started. The balance of the car was 37,500,
Y nos fuimos
Okay.
para abajo.
and it's going down because you're paying it off, and you end up at the x-intercept, right? My x-intercept is 25 months. It took 25 months to bring that balance down to 0.
Okay, so then what would be the Y?
What is the y on an x-intercept?
0.
0. We plugged in the 0 for it.
Yeah, G. No, I'm asking like what would, no, I'm asking.
Oh,
what
you're
would be
saying
the
what
Y?
would? What is the y?
It says it right there, yo.
Wait.
What does the 37,500 represent?
The why? Wait.
What does 37,500 represent?
Money.
So it's your what?
I'm gonna say
Why?
Balance.
It's your balance. It's the cost of the car.
It
So it takes 25 months
to pay off the total balance.
for the cost to go down to 0 to pay it off, to finish paying it. Got it?
So it took you 2 years just to buy a car?
How long does it take you?
car.
I think 2 years is pretty good. Anyway, Annette works in a beauty salon. She charges $75 for hair coloring, $45 for haircuts. Annette would like to earn at least $450. Let X represent the number of what? Hair colorings. Y represents the number of.
Haircuts.
They want you to
Right inequality.
write an inequality. Okay, so write an inequality just like what we did on Friday. On Friday, we know X is equal, or X's are what? Hair colorings. Hair color. And Y is our haircuts.
Okay.
Okay. When we're writing an inequality, we write it in what form?
We read it in
Which one? We have slope intercept. We have standard. We have standard slope intercept point slope form.
your slope intercept. No, hold on.
Do we have the slope and the y intercept
Yes.
based off of the information here?
No.
No, but we have a what? What does 450 represent?
450.
A total. We have a total. We can put the total where?
At the end.
Okay. When we have the words or the phrase at least, that tells us that we use which inequality?
Greater than or equal to.
Yes, you need at least a 70 to pass the class. You need 70 exactly or more. Okay? Now, we are working, we're doing hair colorings and we're doing haircuts. So we want to add up everything that we get, and we want whatever we get to be more or equal to 450. Now, 450 is some kind of amount, some quantity. So I need to attach a price or some type of quantity to X and Y. What price can I attach to a hair color?
Money.
75.
75 for hair coloring. And what about haircuts?
45.
So we have just written this in what form?
Standard form.
Standard. We wrote it in standard form. But anyway, that is the whole point of this problem. Just write your inequality. Make sure you're paying attention for those keywords because we have the word at least. So you're going to use an inequality, not an equal sign. Got it?
Are these gonna be the same questions on the test, but like different numbers?
They are similar. So yes, same question, same steps, different numbers.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I like to make my review. All right, 7. What are we looking for? Which is what?
Slope.
Slope. Very good. Now, what do they provide us?
With the graph.
And how do you find the slope from a graph?
You find the y-intercept.
Rise
and
over
the-
run. When you're given a graph, you use rise over run. Harder way would be to use y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. Pick 2 points, plug it in. But rise over run would probably be your best choice here because you do have a graph. What 2 points do you want to use?
-4 and -6.
That's not a negative. That's a
There's no
positive,
negative
sir.
6.
I mean,
Now give me a full ordered pair, not just
0, 4, 0, -4, and 0,
We
0,
can
6,
do
and 6, 0.
3, -2.
we really could use 3, -2, but Miss Lovelace likes to practice simplifying because there's still some of us that refuse to do that, and those that refuse to do it are going to continue to get points off. How many do we rise?
4,
We rise 4. How many do we run?
6,
Is that going to be a positive or a -6?
negative.
Positive. We run to the right. We run to the right. Another way you can tell that it is positive is your line is going uphill. Okay?
Uh-huh.
It's going uphill. So 4 over 6 simplifies to what? 2/3. Not trying hard enough. Number 8. Almost done. Almost done.
That's instant.
They want you to graph this equation shown on the coordinate grid. Oh, that's the graph. Determine if each ordered pair is in the solution set. How do we know when ordered pairs are in the solution
When
set?
it's on the line,
What line? Very specific.
the solid line,
Has to be on a solid line or
in the shaded area.
shaded area. Okay.
This one doesn't
Now, how can I tell? Can I just go ahead and say that we're going to shade below that line? Why not?
Huh?
Why can't you just go ahead and say that we're going to shade below that line? Looking at the inequality.
No, we can. We can.
We can?
Yes, it's because it says it's gonna, yeah, it's because it's a less than.
or equal.
And less than is below.
Thank you, Elises. How do you know if it's going to flip? What do you have to do to it?
Oh, divide by a negative.
Solve. You cannot assume that it's going to stay less than or equal to because you have not solved it. Let's solve for y by doing what first?
Adding the 4x.
Move the x, add the 4x. You cannot assume that it's going to stay the way it is in the original inequality. Second step,
Divide.
and because we are dividing by a negative number, because the number that is moving over is negative, what happens?
Your sign flips.
It flips. So it's no longer less than equal to, it is now what?
Greater than.
Greater than or equal
We're
to.
going to be
And
shading above.
I'll
Okay.
shade it above if I know it.
What?
so we're going to shade above the line. Okay? Shade above the line. Greater than or equal to, you're going to shade above. And that line, even though it's already graphed and it's a solid line, is it supposed to represent a solid line?
Yes.
Yeah. Because remember that one assignment, even though the line that was graphed is a solid line, it was supposed to be a dotted line. And some people did not catch that. Even though Miss Lovelace pointed it out. Anyway, when you plot 6-5, is 6-5 a solution, yes or no?
Yeah.
Plot it. If you don't show your work, you're not going to receive credit. What about 4, -1?
No.
Yes.
4, -1 is in the shaded area. What about -1, 2?
No.
-1, 2 is not a solution. Okay? Remember, if it lands on a dash line, not a solution. Number 9. What is an equation in slope-intercept form? This is like the one that we did on the quiz that a lot of you got wrong. That number 6 that everybody got stuck on. What is slope-intercept form?
Slope-intercept is that one.
That's not slope-intercept
then I'm
form.
done.
What is slope-intercept form?
Y equals mx to b.
Míralo, si sabe. Okay, so what 2 numbers do you need to write an equation in slope-intercept
The
form?
slope and the y-intercept.
Now, based on the information given, what can you find?
Nothing.
Yes, you can.
What?
You have to do y. You have to do the y minus
y2 minus y1.
Correct. We're going to use slope formula first to find our slope. Okay. So here's my x1, y1, x2, y2. All right. What 2 numbers do we plug in at the top?
Y2.
Oh, wait,
7
7 and 5.
negative
7 minus negative 5, and because that 5 is negative, what happens?
Positive.
Changes to a plus. Well, you're going to type it into the calculator anyway, so you can just leave it like that. That's fine. What about at the bottom?
negative 10 minus 14.
Oh, dang, bro, let me speak.
You've been speaking a lot. All right, type that in. 7 minus negative 5. You don't have to worry about changing plus signs or anything. Negative 10 minus 14. And I messed up. I didn't put it. Yeah, negative 1/2.
Yeah.
All right, so now I have my slope. How can I find my y-intercept?
You plot the point and then you.
There's no graph.
You do the
Those of you
standard
that came to do
You do the
correction
standard
should
one.
know.
The standard form.
Not standard form. Standard form does not give you the slope or the y-intercept.
y.
Oh no, the
So
slope.
you have points and you have a slope, right?
The point
What do you
slope
use?
form.
Point slope form. You use point slope form.
I get those confused.
What do you mean you get it confused? You get the names confused or?
Like I get the names.
Oh, okay. So you know which one to use?
Confundí.
As long as you know which one to use.
Miss, how do you draw your Y's like that? I'm like genuinely curious. How do you draw them like that?
Just draw them. Anyway, so I'm gonna use, since this one's already labeled as x1, y1, I'm going to use those numbers, and we get what? Y.
Y minus 14.
Nope. Thank you. Y plus 5 equals
Negative 1.
times x
X is minus
minus 14. And once you're done solving, you will have your equation, or yeah, your equation in slope-intercept form.
Wait, can you put like any x and y in for it?
You can put this one or this one. Those are your only 2 options. You can use this one instead of the other one and get the same answer.
Like I could use each order pair. Like
So I guess what I'm trying to say is you cannot use this 14 with this 7.
Huh?
You can use 14 and negative 5, or you can use negative 10 and 7.
Either use one.
Either one, yeah. One or the other. But you can't mix and match those numbers.
Okay.
Okay. Good question. Negative 1/2 x. What's a half of 14?
Negative 7.
2 negatives make a.
Plus 7.
How about we, before shouting things out, let's think about it a little bit. Okay? Second step.
Divide.
Minus the 5.
The second step typically is to divide, but not in this case. Not with point slope form. 7 minus 5 is?
2.
And notice how that equation is written in slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. Got it?
Why are we using letters in math?
Because we just got to make your life a little bit more difficult. Number 10. Believe it or not, on the STAR test, there have been questions like this that are that quote-unquote simple. What are we looking for?
Slope.
They didn't even try to use rate of change, per each, every, nothing like that. Slope. Can you tell me what the slope is
No.
with an equation written that way?
Yeah.
No, you
No.
What do you have to do?
solve
You have to solve it. You have to solve everything. Solving equations is one thing I cannot show you how to do in the calculator at the end of the year. So that's one thing you're gonna have to learn. First step,
Subtract 8 over.
8.
and the second step,
Divide.
6 is another brother and 7.
and you get y is what?
6 over 5
Plus. Oh, yeah. These are negative.
minus
Minus
6.
Okay. Now, believe it or not, some students will solve all the way, solve it correctly, but still give me the wrong slope. What is the slope?
6 over 5.
Oh, don't do it.
Oh,
6 over 5.
The slope is not 6 over 5x. The slope is 6 over 5. The slope is just 6 over 5. The slope is the letter. The slope is just m. The slope is not mx. The slope is m. Just like when we solve for the slope, we're not writing mx equals y2 minus y1. No, we write m equals, yes? The slope is just m, okay? So if you give me mx, if you give me 6 over 5x, I will take points off.
Okay, I'm
Last
30.
one. Graph shows a linear relationship. What are they asking us to do?
Find the slope.
How do you know?
Because rate of change.
I don't know. Now, what have they provided us in order to find the slope? So when they provide us with the graph, what method do we use? Rise over run. All right, let's start there. Question.
Yes. It already gives us the y-intercept. So like,
Does the y-intercept give us the slope?
no.
No. But we can use the y-intercept to find the slope. What's another good point that we can use?
5.
No.
No. If I zoom in, it's not. You could see this little piece of a triangle. Whoa, what?
Wait.
3, 5, you said 3,
Oh,
5?
wait. Yeah.
All right.
5?
Now we are. Hey, we're shouting out some larger numbers or some numbers larger than 10. So you should be paying attention to what?
The values.
To our units. We're counting by
5.
fives on the rise. So how many do we rise?
You guys up 10.
2.
5,
Oh, wait, yeah.
10. Make sure you're being careful with that tomorrow. What about the run?
3.
Yeah, 3.
-3. Thank you. Okay. Now, if we try to simplify this in the calculator, the numbers will stay the same. But pay attention. It's asking what does it what?
Represent.
And if they're saying what does it represent, they're asking us
Words.
in words, in words. So what does 10 represent?
The altitude.
In
Feet.
feet. Okay.
Feet.
And why is it, and then -3 what?
Seconds.
Now, seconds can't be negative, so why do we have a negative there?
Because it takes.
It goes for the 10 because you go minus.
Your altitude is doing, what's doing to the altitude?
It's dropping.
Yeah.
You're falling. You could say that the person's falling or something.
The altitude is dropping
Every
10
3
feet every
3 seconds.
3 seconds. You could say every, per, each. Either one of those represents slope, but you have to attach that word.
Did we finish? Yeah.